It was a crisp autumn morning in London, the kind where the sun barely peeks through the clouds, casting a soft glow over the city. Inside the bustling ITV studios, the team at Good Morning Britain was preparing for another live broadcast. The topic of the day? A new government initiative offering £2,000 to foreign criminals willing to voluntarily leave the UK. As the cameras rolled, hosts Richard Madeley and Susanna Reid introduced the segment with a brief overview. In a bid to reduce the number of foreign criminals in the UK, Richard began, the government is offering £2,000 to those willing to leave voluntarily. But is this a practical solution or an insult to taxpayers? The camera cut to a pre-recorded interview with Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood. A voluntary removal is actually cheaper for the British taxpayer, she explained. It has long been the case that we offer financial packages as an incentive for people to drop their claims and to board a flight and leave. Back in the studio, the hosts turned to their guests for reaction. Ed Balls, former Labour politician, and Zia Youssef, representing Reform UK, were seated across from each other. The tension was palpable. Zia, Susanna began, what's your take on this policy? Zia leaned forward, his expression serious. It's a slap in the face to every law-abiding citizen. We're rewarding criminals with taxpayers' money to leave the country. It's absurd. Ed Balls interjected, but isn't the alternative more costly? Deportation is expensive, and this policy could save money. Zia shook his head. It's not about cost. It's about principle. We're sending the wrong message. The debate grew heated, with both sides presenting their arguments passionately. As the segment concluded, Richard turned to the camera. A controversial policy that's sure to spark debate. We'll be back after the break. The fallout was immediate. Social media erupted with criticism from viewers who felt the policy was a mockery of justice. One viewer tweeted, "Rewarding criminals when they get deported? Unbelievable." Another wrote, "A prepaid £2,000 bank card as a quick thank you for committing a serious crime in our country whilst enjoying a free flight home seems fair." The hashtag GMB Migrant debate trended on Twitter, with thousands sharing their opinions. Some supported the policy, arguing it was a pragmatic approach to a complex issue. Others condemned it as a disgraceful misuse of public funds. In the days that followed, the controversy intensified. Ofcom, the UK's communications regulator, received a record number of complaints about the segment. Viewers accused the show of bias, sensationalism, and failing to provide balanced coverage. The political ramifications were equally significant. Labour MPs distanced themselves from the policy, with some calling for an internal review of the party's stance on immigration. Reform UK seized the opportunity to criticize both major parties, positioning themselves as the true defenders of British values. Behind the scenes, the Good Morning Britain team grappled with the fallout. Producers scrambled to book guests for follow-up segments, aiming to provide a platform for all viewpoints. The editorial team reviewed the segment, considering whether the coverage had been fair and balanced. As the weeks passed, the debate over the £2,000 policy continued to dominate headlines. Public opinion remained divided, with no clear consensus emerging. The incident served as a stark reminder of the challenges media outlets face in covering contentious issues and the power of public opinion in shaping political discourse. In the end, the £2,000 controversy became more than just a news story. It was a reflection of the deep divisions within British society over immigration, justice, and the role of the media in influencing public policy.